3735 Eastwood, Chicago, Illinois. 2 flat. That is very difficult to navigate, so I'm starting in the basement because I most likely will not be back here. The scope of work reads that this is to become a 3-unit, and it is very low. I want to say about 6'6" to the plaster ceiling from this subfloor that has been built over. I don't know if we even have concrete in this front portion. It drops down about 16 feet from the front, about 2 inches onto concrete. All of the radiators will be removed and all the walls will be stripped. The floor joists are in good shape, so it does not look like there's any structural damage to the floor joists. This is the second or the front entrance, which I wasn't able to find from the first floor. This is the bottom of the foyer lobby area, and there is a bathroom down here, so underground plumbing has been installed. The chimney is 2/3, 3/4 of the way back. Each unit is supposed to have its own individual forced air system. The gas meters are located here in the back of the property. More than likely, they're going to have to move it up to the front of the building, and even outside. These are steel posts with a wood beam running down the center, which does not look like it had a lot of fire damage. It looks structurally sound from what I can see. The plaster ceiling insulated the floor joists from much of the damage, and what I do see exposed looks to be old, but in pretty good shape. The fire wasn't a very violent fire, and it looks like they got to it pretty quick. So unfortunately, it's so dark down here that the camera really isn't doing a great job. This garage is to be torn down and a new 3-car garage is to be erected in its place. We have 2 visible gas meters downstairs, but I see 3 electric meters here. That's interesting. The tuck pointing looks good. It's a dead-end street lined with same type buildings. There's a tarp on the roof. And there has been some significant water damage in the front of this third floor unit. There again, there's not going to be too much to see in the second floor unit because, or the ground floor unit, simply because it's so dark and the floor plan is almost the same. I had to put my gloves on. It is just that cold. So, of note, on this floor, there's a lot of windows, and they have an acoustical ceiling with a plaster ceiling above it. More than likely, all that's going to have to come out, so there's going to be a significant demolition number with this job. You can see the new plywood, the new OSB, and that blue line there. Oh, sorry, that's not a tarp. That's actually the tongue and groove on the OSB. All right, so it looks as though we have a roof in the dry, but we have no insulation. And if this is a permitted job, and it's going to be to code, we're going to need R49. The good news is we have enough room. It looks as though there's 2 feet between the acoustical ceiling and the roof sheathing. Oak floors throughout. There's quite a bit of personal property on the second floor still. This front bedroom is more like an office, as it does not have a closet. And that closet that you see right there is the coat closet. These are good sized bedrooms, 12 by 14, with what you can call a walk-in closet, 4 by 5. So all of this is going to need to get more than likely laminated over. I'll read the scope, whether they want to tear that off. But the efficient thing would be to leave what you can and laminate it. So we have some type of thermostat in here. Not sure what that controls. We have 2 bathrooms that are identical. They are 6'8" by 7'6", with a small linen closet. Oh, not that small. And we have a formal dining room. And then we have this large sort of 2-room master suite. It's got the same size closet as the other room, but it has this enclosed porch sitting area, which I would open up. I would open all of this up, leave 2 small columns and a small soffit, but create 1 large room. The kitchen's about 12 by 12. A a little bit goofy layout with these two doors. That back door is in a masonry opening, so it would have been better to have it there and then have usable space and potentially not that big of a deal to put a door there. That's probably something I would consider if this was my building. The floor is very warped here. I don't know if it's from water or from the fire. Probably, we're going to call it 100 square feet of very warped. I mean, it's coming up a good 2.5 inches. And more acoustical ceiling. And paneling in this, paneling and drop ceiling in this front bedroom. Oh, that's how you get downstairs. So, not quite sure how they're going to do their second egress unless they rebuild and make a door here for this unit, and this would be hallway, this would be the wall, and this would be inside the unit, and then that could be a stair leading down.